Good day, this is Jim Dedman, Sawlogs Plastic Hubs. Welcome to my humble shop and welcome to my weekly video blog of Slop in the Shop. We've got the little pig bucket of slop full of video clips for you, figuratively to slop. So you need to sit back today, grab you a cold drink, or if it's early in the morning, a cup of coffee, whichever one you want to have. Pull you up a seat here beside of us. I'll empty this here pig bucket of slop out for you to observe and watch for the day. And I hope you enjoyed today's Slop in the Shop presentation. With no further ado, let's get to feeding these pigs. We'll talk to you later. Good morning. I've got more. I went by the Hobby Lobby. I've got some on order, but I went ahead and went by the Hobby Lobby the other day and picked these up. So keep my supplies up. I'll be working on oil cups here soon. I've got another project I'm working on. I seen these little knobs and I thought that's going to be cute, so that's going to go on to my a little project I'm working on. You'll see the project, probably, I don't know if you'll see the project before the slop or not. I seen that knob, I thought it was going to be cute. I'm going to shoot a piece for a slop. I got this here in the other day and I haven't had a chance. I didn't have a bullnose center, and in this month's Home Shop Machinist magazine, Kits Industrial had these on sale, even though there's MT2s for $50. It's an import, but it'll do the job. Hey, in case we need one, we got one in the drawer, so that's what we got. We're doing a little bit of, gonna make some, I've got a bunch of bottles laying here. I'm gonna make some containers this morning. So what I'm gonna do is give you a quick run through of how I do these things again. I'm gonna use a piece of square stock. I got a lot of rectangle stuff laying around here. I don't know if I'm gonna get because some of these got holes in them. We'll see. What I'm gonna do first thing is I've got about three pieces here laying out. What I'm going to do is touch these. I'm going to touch these suckers off. Find my center line and find me a zero, and then we'll get ready to drill the holes. I'll bring you back after I do all that. I don't think I'm going to get 3 holes out of this. I'm at 4 because I'm going to run into this and I don't know how deep it is. So what we're going to do is then we're just going to drill the next block. So that gives me 3 holes. So I can saw these up. Now I got 2 more blocks to do, and I get them done, we'll mark them up and saw them. Basically what you have right here is, this is kind of it. Now, I made a comment on somebody else's video on a pragmatic leads. He was making something and it was steel. And I'm going to clear this up. Steel, and if you're going to do this out of a plate of steel, it's better to stop side. It saves a lot of time. This is Durlin, and it's plastic, and it's fairly soft, and it's quick. It's not worth the trouble, in my opinion. So that's kind of the way it is. I'm going to do something I haven't done. I've seen other people do, and I just decided I'd try it today. And it's some high-speed steel. I actually have some I bought along the way, and I see people try it on Durlin, so we're going to give it a whirl today. The setup that you see, I've just got a regular nut that's bigger than a 1/2 inch just to use as a shim so that I can clear the, so I'll have some room. I've got 2 of these in, and all I'm going to do right now is more or less turn these true. So we're going to go in there with a little piece of high-speed steel. Let's see what happens. This is something I've bought, I've never used it. So we're going to see how it works on Durlin. I've seen other people, other creators do it. Take a couple cuts on camera and I'll bring you back and we'll get it round. Alright, I'll bring you back in a little bit. a little bit more footage. This is a different batch, so this is getting down there close to where we need to be. So we'll check this one, but this is just to show you how well it's cut. Hopefully this will be close enough I can use. I'll check it. Now here's what we're working with. What I try to do when I'm doing these is I go ahead, this is the same setup. I prefer to turn everything off the center. And the main reason being is this makes life simpler. And this don't always work out because it's plastic, so we want this to be a tight fit. What I've discovered with these type containers, people like the idea of cleaning them. So if we make these lids where they fit like that, they won't pop off. That's a good fit right there. And that's actually right on size, which is a rare thing. So now, the only thing I need to do to adjust this one, I'm going to leave that little lip on it actually. So this one's ready for boring here. And like I say, you know, this is, so I'll put this one in this one, so this will be ready for the pipe bore hole. And we've got the next container up here. We just get it up, put it up there, put the blank up. Same process, more or less. And till I get all these containers, I've got a good many little containers for the small ones. Again, you know, these are gifts. If you are watching this video and want one of my little containers, shoot me an email with an address and I'll send it to you in the lower 40, well, in the United States and Canada, free of charge. Just because I like to send them out. And I've got about 8 or 9 of these right now that I picked up and available. So, that being said, let me finish it. For appearance's sake, I'm going to face this off. I just want to take a skim cut, just to clean all the material off the face for it. Just old plastic that's not being used, and so it will look, you know, decent. I might have to take a little more because I don't feel like I got the clean I'm looking for there. I just want to make sure that when I go across these faces are clean. I mean, there's no size to it. It's just to get a face that looks respectable. And then as soon as I face this, I'll change it and we'll set up to bore one of them up. Yeah, that's good right there. We just want it nice and clean right there, so it don't look like a, you know, even though it is a piece of scrap. That way, the inside I don't worry about. I mean, the person who gets them sees them, but I ain't gonna fight them over that. I mean, you know, I'm just fixing them up. All right, let's get a boring bar in. Now, this is another one of them simple matters. I just set this up, and got a boring bar in there. There's a 1/2-inch drill that I use. It's just got a lot to clean up. So we're just boring them. And what I'll do is I got a piece of pipe in my hand and calipers. And we're just trying to get there to, there's only about 20 or 30 thousandths to blow out of this. So, according to my careful measurements. So, Okay, this should be the last bore. If it ain't, I'll bring you back. It's just a simple process, and bore them out. This ain't like run out and stuff's going to give us a. There you go. That's what we want right there. That's good. And then that's why it's supposed to be right there. Okay, what I'm going to do is I've got the rest of these to do. I'll probably split the operations up so that I won't have to worry about them trying to fight this size. Then I'll come back and reface each every one of them. So then all this and see, and that way I'm trying to keep them with each container like that. See, the pipes are simple. We'll cut them out. You know, you've seen me cut them, so you know what I'm going to do. Yeah, when you're batch running stuff, it's really simple. You find the size, and early, you see, look what I can do. I can roll in there with this boring bar, taking one shot pass. So, I'm not going to face these individually. I'll face them later, because this way I don't have to fight and hunt size. And see all my that. See, there's my size. You can see the face of this. Why I want to take a light cut on them and true them up. I'll get that later. That way it'll be a lot easier for me. I'm also trying to keep the cups together so that each individual cups, because these are fitted and sometimes they can change a little bit. What I'm doing is I've got everything set. What I'm doing now is basically lining this up to what I want, and then we'll cut these for each individual bottle. So you just take it, and first things first, I didn't think to do this, is you'll want to chamfer it in. So then you just want to hand feed it right off, just like that. Okay. Here you go. That's the completed little oil cups. And you know, that's just another way to make them. And I think I showed this before, but this is something I'm doing today. I wanted to get these out of the way. I'm getting low. I've got 3 or 4 of the regulars, and then I've got some to make, which will be the next batch of stuff I do. So I'll repeat, if you'd like one of these, email me. And if you're in the United States or Canada, I'll pop them back to you, because these are fairly inexpensive to mail. You know, that's the thing, is there's not a lot of money in them except time, which I got plenty of, so I don't mind sharing them. Have a great day, and see you later. Do a lessons learned. There'll be a video about ball turning, and this was my first attempt with the ball setup that I made. What I discovered and didn't even think about is you're only taking, this is a 1-inch piece. You're only taking a 1/2 inch from here in the best of circumstances to make a ball. So if you want to make a true ball, you've got to have this thickness dimension the same as the radius on both sides. So that's a lesson learned, and I'll apply that when I make the next ball. Okie dokie. We got the pigs fat and happy today, and I hope you enjoy it. With no further ado, I am going to remind you that these videos that I produce on YouTube are a copyrighted production of James Dedman Sawlogs Plastic Hubs, mainly for your enjoyment and some education, especially Slop in the Shop. I think it's more of an enjoyment video. Another thing I want to put out there is I would love for you, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do. It doesn't cost you a wooden nickel, as my friend Tom says, and there's no obligation. You don't even have to watch every video, but it does make, you know, it does let me know people appreciate what I do. The channel's growing because of you and your faithfulness of subscribing and watching my videos. And the one thing I will humbly say, every person that watches my video, whether they subscribe or not, I really, really appreciate that. It makes me feel good, keeps me going with these videos. So with all that being said, I hope every one of you have had a great day. I hope you've enjoyed your visit here in in my little humble shop, and I hope you enjoyed the slop that we put out this week to feed the pigs. So with no further ado, we'll either have you some slop next week or there'll be a project video or two coming along. So with that being said, we will see you in the next video, and I hope you all have a great and wonderful day.